Hello, welcome back to Walk the Walk, but first let's talk. I'm Dr. Beth Wilson, and thank you so much for joining me in the beginning of this new year, 2020. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you had a great holiday season. Today, I thought it to be no more appropriate than to talk about New Year's goals. It's something a lot of us do set, or a lot of us think about setting, and sometimes some of us might not set goals because we feel we never achieve them. And we may get disappointed or discouraged, and that's okay. But I'm hoping to give you some tips today that may help you in reaching the goals that you do set for yourself. So the first tip I do have is to make sure you are setting more than one goal, with at least one of those goals being easily obtainable. So an example would be, let's say that you have a credit card that you're trying to pay off, and you're trying really hard in 2019 to get that paid off, and you're close, but it's not quite there. Put that as a goal for 2020. Even though it might be met in March, that's okay. For us as humans, it feels really good to be able to check something off a list. It feels really good to see progress that we've made. It feels really good to know that we've made a gain and that we've accomplished something that we've set our heart out to accomplish. So make sure you set at least one goal that's more easily obtainable than the others. A second tip I have is to make sure you're not setting a goal that's contingent on somebody else's behaviors. So back to our credit card example, let's say your spouse is terrible with spending money, and he or she has access to that credit card you want to pay off, and they spend a lot of money. It wouldn't be fair to yourself for you to set a goal to pay off that credit card if your spouse is continuing to spend. It's going to be a constant battle and a constant struggle. So you don't want your goal to be contingent on how someone else is acting or the behaviors of somebody else. You want to make sure that it is completely separate. Another tip would be to make sure you're setting goals that are realistic, that you aren't setting your expectations too high. I know a lot of people at this time of year will set goals to lose weight. It's very common, and or just get in better shape or get stronger, things like that. And I know sometimes I've heard people say, I'm going to go to the gym 7 days a week. That's a big goal. That's a big thing to reach, and it's really not that realistic for anybody, because sickness happens, vacations happen, there's a lot of things in life that we can't control, and when we slip and we think, I'm going to go 7 days a week, and there's that one day you miss, then we tend to get discouraged and say, oh, well, I'm not going to go tomorrow either because I didn't go yesterday, whatever it might be. So we want to make sure that our expectations are realistic for those goals that we want to reach. A fourth tip I have is to make sure you have someone on your inner circle who you trust, who you can talk to about these goals that you have, someone who can hold you accountable and who can encourage you and who can recognize the progress you are making along the way on a day where you might be discouraged and feel like you're not meeting those expectations you've set for yourself, or you're not even close to meeting the goals that you've set for yourself. And the final tip is to encourage yourself. Make sure you're using positive self-talk. Tell yourself you can do it. Try hard, and remember, every day is a new day, and you can meet those goals that you've set for yourself. So thank you again for joining me today on Walk the Walk and First Let's Talk. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the different social media platforms that we have out there. Also, don't forget to send me emails with different questions or suggestions you might have to bwilson@ithrive.net. And please check out Thrive Family Services on the internet at www.ithrive.net. And we do have, coming to the Clover community, Med Management coming on February 16th. So we'll be able to prescribe psychotropic medication. And we also do have a nonprofit called Hope Haven, where we will be able to provide some free counseling services and some affordable group counseling to those who are in need within our community. So don't hesitate to reach out, to ask questions. If you want more information on the different services we provide, please visit our website. Once again, www.ithrive.net. Thank you again for joining me, and happy 2020.